Whilst everyone's coming in, good morning. I will go over the paperwork. So if you haven't seen a doctor to allow you to exercise, please see a doctor. If you don't want to see a doctor, you can fill out my PARQ health questionnaire form online. Fill out the first page and the last page. If any of them are yes, you will have to actually have a look at the middle pages. Then what you could do is you package it, send that PDF to me via messenger, email, whatever direction you want. We can discuss it and see how you can get you exercising. Right, good morning everyone. People are starting to come in. Good. So how are you? You alright? Oh, excuse me a minute. Morning. Right, so let's get this show on the road. It's Richard Halton from Seeker Training. This is Step Up. This is number 68 on the 16th of September 2020. Yes. It's alright, you can play out, catch up later, that's fine with me. Right, so let's go to the main scene. There we go. Hello everyone. Right, you could probably tell in the bottom, just down there, is a little bit of a different view. Yes, you're going to have a picture of a ball and a pair of weighing scales all the time. No, you're not. Right, so today's exercise stuff, what we need is we need a step. Oh, outside. I got confused then. Step, dumbbells, and water. And yourself. Right, so today's quick talk, I hope it's going to be quick, is about snacks. Snacks, cheats and treats. That's what I've called this. So, should you snack? Well, that's actually a personal preference. There are lots of people in the bodybuilding world which says eat 6 meals a day, and that way you can't snack because you're eating too much. You're always eating. Which is good because basically you're not really hungry. You're eating smaller meals and you're actually keeping your satiation up. But one thing that some doctors have noticed is if you eat within 2 hours of your last big meal, your insulin level will go up and doesn't have a chance to drop down. So the baseline, which is called your insulin resistance, the normal one, let's say it's just here, every time you eat and it doesn't go down, it raises a little bit. That's what insulin resistance is. So the higher it is, the more insulin you've got to create to get over that, to start breaking the sugar down and start getting the energy to your mitochondrials and everything like that. And that's when pre-diabetes and diabetes can occur. You can reverse that really easily. And that's by big windows between eating, so bigger meals, small snacks. Sorry about this. Sorry, it's a change of season, rough throat today. Always a problem with me, isn't there? Right, so where was I? Oh yes, smaller snacks. Also try and keep your carbohydrates down to actually lower the glycemic index, which the higher the glycemic index, the higher the insulin. If you want to know more about the glycemic index, please have a look online. There is a great book which tells you glycemic index for certain foods, so you can tell which are best and which are worst. It's a bit of a, yeah, it's good, it's bad, it's still actually science in working actually in my expectation. Right, so snack. How much can a snack be? Also, cheat meals. Let's go to cheat meals first. Okay then. First, forget the word cheat. Okay, because cheat puts something in your brain and makes you feel guilty afterwards. You shouldn't be guilty to treat yourself. That's why I put treat after it. It's a treat meal. Though the magic thing about treat meals or snacks is you have it every so often. You don't have it a lot. The more you have it, the more you want them, and the more habit forming they do. Unfortunately, my wife and I, we sit down at night, we watch telly, we eat a little snack before bed. It's really difficult to get out of because we've trained ourselves to do that. So what you could do is you could work it into your calories, your daily caloric intake. Reduce your meal size to allow you to have a snack. That's another way of doing it. I would prefer basically to actually say, right, morning, afternoon, tea, snack. possible snack in the afternoon every so often. Okay? And then what you do is you split your calories up into that. If you do my body MOT, sorry, I went completely blank then. I can actually break those down for you into smaller chunks so you can see. So if you ever want it, just give me a call. I'll be able to help you. Right. Also, snack sizes. Right. Snack sizes. Right. That. Midget gems. That is a bag. And I must admit, I did do this for science. I had to do it. I had to suffer it. I ate a full bag of these last night. Yep, and I could do it. It's easy. That's the problem. So I wanted to tell you that. Also, I wanted to eat them as well, but that's neither here nor there. But it's easy to eat these bags. These are supposed to be for sharing. I know you get the bigger bags which says great for sharing. No, these are great for sharing. Now, if you get crisps, multi-packet crisps, they're better for snacking because they're smaller, about 25% smaller than an ordinary bag of crisps. These are 13 grams. Okay, these are tiny, but they will satiate you. Sorry, not just pond bears, it's just that's the only pack I could get hold of at the moment. But, right, so midget gems. So, on most of these, they will give you a serving suggestion on the back, which I must admit, I looked this morning and I went, there's no serving suggestion on here, but I do know that midget gems serving suggestion is 30 grams. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to this here. Hello. And I'm going to open them up, and I'm going to make your mouth water. I'm going to show you what 30 grams is. That is 84. There we go, let's have a look. 26. 32. Oh, we didn't see that. 29. So, you might see it, might not. It says 30 grams. That is 30 grams. And you know I've said in the past that a palm of your hand is a snack? Well, look at that. It fits perfectly in the palm of your hand. But it's not much, is it? So, just to show you that it's not much, but if you train yourself, it will be enough. When I started losing weight, I loved really sweet sweets, American hard gums. I actually started saying, right, okay, I'm only going to have 4 at a time. Because 4 at a time was 52 calories. So that was good, and it was great. It actually made me not want to have them very much. And I then said that basically there's how many? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, oh my goodness. I used to have 12 midget gems at a time. That is a portion. So 12 midget gems is a portion. It's not much, is it? It won't get you through an episode of MASH. Right, so next thing I've got is crunchy nut cornflakes or any kind of breakfast cereal. Remember, you've got to add milk to this, but the serving size here says 30 grams. Magic number. So I'm going to zero this, and I'm going to show you how little 30 grams is, because most people, when they put the cereal out, tend to fill the bowl up. Because this is a great thing for a snack, actually. Especially dry, because dry is nice and crunchy. When you want a snack, you want something either gooey or crunchy. So why not have some Frosties? Right, so that, as you can see, is not much. My daughters this morning doubled that, and that was their breakfast. That, by itself, is, I think, 119 calories. So basically, yeah, that's less than a bar of chocolate, okay? Not by much. But you've got milk to add to that, so you've got about 100 millilitres of milk. So that's raised it up to 200 calories, possibly more. Now, for breakfast, you probably do want a double portion just to keep you going. but I'm just showing you that portion sizes on the packets are not as much as you think. So just take that into consideration. Right, now, by the miracle of technology, I'm going to lift this up, turn this round, put it on my zip tie bags, and put it on my clock. See, it was effortless, all seamless, and I'll eat those midget jumps later. Right, so I hope that's cleared things up. I hope that's helped you. It is a bit of a kick in the pants at times to know that sometimes when you get bars of things like breakfast bars or anything like that, they will say contains number of servings, but there's four tiny biscuits in there. Just be aware of that. Remember, a bottle of Coke, one of those small ones, 2.5 doses, 2.5 servings in that. Nah, you can drink it down in one. Right, so let's get going. I'm going to move all this food because it's making me hungry. Hey, what about second breakfast? Right, so there we go. Right, so shall we get going? Shall we get the steps out? And we'll start on the warm-up. Let's start marching on that spot. I'm amazed I've got energy actually. I had about 3 hours sleep again last night. I have to do something about this insomnia. A cricket back to the head normally works, but I wouldn't recommend it. Right, let's go wider. Truly, people think I'm actually making jokes. I'm not, I'm just being myself. That's a scary thing. That is the scary thing. Right. Okay, so let's do high knees. Nice high knees. Get those thighs and glutes really nicely working. I'm going to move that bit forward. There we go. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to do bum kicks. So we're going to stand up, kick our bum. Stand up, kick our bum. If someone's next to you and they're being naughty, kick their bum. Excellent. Keep those arms moving. Oh, I shouldn't have eaten that one, Mrs. Jones. My mouth's watering now. Excellent. Right, we're going to go to knee ups. So we're just stretching the muscles which we need to be working. Excellent, good. Right, we're going to go to up, down, down now. Excellent. Gosh, it's a warm day again. Found it over, but warm. Don't look at the midget gyms. Maybe I should get sponsored by Lions and Maynards. "15 seconds, we'll change feet." I like to change my feet for smaller ones so I can get better shoes. 3, 2, 1, and change. As you can probably see today, we've got 10 exercises, we haven't got 7, so we move through the steps a little bit more. I have to now think about exercises, which to do and when. Now, a while ago I was talking about progression and regression. Progression on step exercises is to raise it up, but what I would do is I would actually get a proper step for that with proper risers. Even just half an inch will work you a lot harder.
3, 2, 1.
Neos.
Exercise 1.
Single knees. That's it, good, keep it going. Seconds.
3,
2, 1. Right, we're going to march on the spot, active rest. And next time we're going to go up on the step. We'll do double knee ups. Yeah, a bit original, you know. It's not like we've just done it. 5 seconds.
3,
2, 1. So we go knee up, foot back, knee up, back. Knee up, foot back, knee up, foot back. Careful how you say it. Ten seconds. 2, 1, we're going to do little flick kicks. Right, up, up, side, side, up, bikes. Up, side, side, up, back. Twenty seconds left. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. I'm marching on the spot. We're going to be changing legs, so I started on my green, so I'm going to then start on the pink. For those of you in black and white, yeah, you know the joke. 5 seconds.
3,
Off foot.
2, 1.
And go.
Exercise 4.
Good thing about it's starting to be a nice cool breeze is we can work a little bit harder. Oh, we should be. Or we could think about gelatinous goodness, which is sat over there on the oven. But I won't.
3,
2, 1, and we're going to do flick kicks. Right, we're going to do a slight new one, so if it works, we're going to do up, up, down, down with a punch. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go up, up, punch, punch, down, down. Up, up, punch, punch, down, down. So you can swap feet. Up, up, punch, punch, down, down. Swap foot. Up, up, punch, punch, down, down. Swap feet. Try step up and down on the oops. Did the wrong one then. With the opposite foot. I have to think about this. No, stop down, step down on the wrong foot then. We need a bit of a brain teaser.
3, 2, 1.
Right, up, up, down, down. Oh, sorry, change. Let's just widen the spot. Getting a bit ahead of myself. Any kind of active press you want.
3, 2,
A little soft shoe shuffle.
1.
And up, up, down, down. You should see me when I'm actually doing the washing up, I just boogie. It's not a pretty sight watching me do the washing up. Seconds.
3,
2, 1, and flick kicks. Sorry, something in my throat. No, it's my tongue, but not this time. So we're going to swap feet again.
3,
2, 1, and up, up, down, down on the other leg.
7.
12 seconds.
3,
2, 1, and marching on the spot.
change exercise.
Right, we've got 2 exercises left, so I think we're going to do flick kicks. So it's up, kick out, down. Kick up and down. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We don't have to do a rotation in it.
3, 2,
Are you ready?
1.
And let's go. That's it, good. Try and get the backwards steps a little bit faster than the kick. Really get the energy in there. Brilliant, that mark on the spot. Last one we're going to do bum kicks. So you're going to kick your foot up to your bum. We've done it in the warm up. Turn this music down a little bit, it's a bit loud now.
3,
2, 1, and bum kicks.
exercise 9.
If you want, you can do welcome and wise. Those of you young enough to not remember who they are, shame on you. Watch them, YouTube. Welcome and wise. Yep. Good clean fun. 5 seconds.
3,
Oh, we've got another exercise after this. Haha. Oh.
change exercise.
I think we'll do side kicks. So we'll go up and out to the side. I'm just here at the moment, so we might as well stand in here.
3,
3, 2, 1, and let's go.
exercise 10.
Water break in a moment. 25 seconds to that lovely cool liquid. And that's not gin. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1,
Water
and
break.
water break. 1.5 minutes. Sorry, I just have to be a bit violent. Now, first exercise you can do either two ways. You can do it with your feet will be in relatively the same place, so it's just slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Your bum will go back, your hips, and you'll be having the weight in between your legs, okay? The other way of doing it is twisting one foot to the side, and that one's a 45-degree angle, and then you can do it, it's more like a picking up action, so it's really good for practicing picking up, especially in between. And we'll be using the weight. I'm going to use a slightly heavier weight. I'll replace that with that. And what we're going to do is we're going to go clean up and press above. Down and up. As you see, I'm doing the split stance. When you turn round, you just spin on your heels and you can swap your hands. So we can do the other side. I like a little bit of a heavier weight for this, but you might not have the weights at home, so it doesn't matter, just use what you can. Let's go, so it's like picking up a tin of beans and putting it back on the shelf. So one side at a time. That one's come undone now. Gotta be careful with these ones, you don't want to smash them into the tiles, could be metal. And ready for changing in 3, 2, 1, and change sides. So spin. There you go, that's it, good, you got it right off first time. So you've got to try and keep your tummy tight and your back nicely straight. Try not to lean back when you press up and over.
3.
It's a transition between pulling up and going up,
Change exercise.
which is a good one. Jogging on the spot. If you want to progress a little bit more, you can always put the dumbbells in your hand. For the moment, I won't do it. So with that one, the good thing about that
2, 1.
is the clean and press, is because you pull it up towards you and then press it up. You're not using the side way. Go on, jogging on the spot, that's it. You're not using the rotator cuff to actually pop it out the joint sideways. So if you have joint problems, going up to the side and clicking and hurting, then basically pulling it up and then pressing up and over. It's a lot better. Keeps your shoulder joint in the joint where it's supposed to be. Go on, you can do it a bit faster, come on.
3,
2,
2,
1, right, we've got another
change exercise.
single dumbbell exercise. We're going to hold it in one hand, hold it in front. And what we're going to do is we're going to go up, over, down, figure of 8 with one hand. Try and keep the hips nice and still and the shoulders as still as possible as well. So you're not
3,
twisting
2,
around.
exercise.
Let's
3.
go. We'll change it halfway through. So basically we're doing a Mobius strip. I call it crossed axes. And it's like an axe motion in the Viking stance. Again, this should actually help strengthen your shoulder joint. And change hands. The good thing about it is it helps doing the Mobius. You're actually moving it in all directions on the frontal plane.
3, 2, 1.
Right.
Exercise.
Oblique jacks, so we put these away. And what we're going to do is we're going to jack. We're going to bring our torso slightly to one side, and if you do that, one leg is going to come up and meet the elbow. Not forcibly, because otherwise you'll stick your finger in your ear and it'll come out the other side.
3, 2.
And we're going to swap sides.
1.
So we're going to go,
Exercise 4.
you can put a little hop if you want. If you don't want high impact, you can just bring your knees up as far as you can, but we're doing to the side to try and work those obliques. I like to put a little bit of a hop in to keep the cardio going. So a little bit like Andy Pandy running. Again, if you don't know who Andy Pandy is, shame on you. 15, sorry, not 5. 10 seconds. Maybe it's wishful thinking. 5 seconds now.
3,
2.
2, 1.
Brilliant. Doing well. Going back to the weights again. Do angel wings. So we're going to start in front. This time we're going to work your rotator cuffs because hopefully we'll warm them up. Let your arms, your hands facing whichever direction that your shoulder wants it. We're going to go up
1.
and together
Exercise 5.
and back again. Try and figure out where you're juddering. So if you're juddering there, try and concentrate on that part, because that's where your muscles are weakest, and it's also where your rotator cuff probably comes into action, and it might be a bit weak because mine's about there. I can actually feel the muscles engaging. It's almost like changing gear. So at first, third. Yeah, okay, I missed that second, but
3, 2, 1.
brilliant. Right, on that one, try not to lean back or lean forward. Right, we're going to do punch downs. So we're going to get into a nice shoulder width stance, hips back. We're going to punch down just in front of the knees. Don't punch your knees, it hurts. That's why you get a nice wide stance.
3, 2,
Keep your tummy tight at all times to stabilise that back. Let's go. Try and get those elbows up. As you can see, it's almost like I'm trying to saw through my feet. Not a good idea. Joiners would never recommend that. So you can actually see I'm actually punching towards the opposite foot. So I'm keeping the dumbbells way away from my knees. 10 seconds. 5,
3,
2, 1.
Change exercise.
Right, we're going to do arm swings. These are quite easy. So I'm going to turn sideways for this. What we're going to do is try and control it. So we're going to go forward and backwards. So we're not throwing our chest forward and backwards because that puts extra strain and lower your back.
Exercise 7.
Let's go. Just nice and easy. Try and go back as far as you can and up as far as you can. As long as you don't go really high. Just to the cornice, you know, to where your roof hits your wall. About what? I'd say that's 45 degrees. Some good shoulder exercises here. 10 seconds. 5,
3,
2, 1. Brilliant. We're going to put the weights down this time. And we're going to do alternating toe touches. So my version of this is nicely wide apart. What we're going to do is both hands touch one toe or towards it, then to the floor or towards it. Getting up at each time and then going to the opposite one.
3,
Then going back to the middle one and then rinse and repeat.
exercise 8.
Let's go. So bend only at the waist. Always come up every time. If you get dizzy because of working, maybe you haven't drunk enough, high or low blood pressure, then basically slow it down. Stop at the top, take a breath, go down. No, superhero pose is like, that's what you need to do. Always have an excuse for stopping for a pause.
2,
Make it look dramatic. Right, okay. So exercise 9, we're going to have dumbbell discus. Right. For this one, I don't want you to chuck it at the cat. So you're going to grab hold of your weight, make sure you've got a really good hand of it. If you've got sweaty palms, quickly towel dry it. What we're going to do is we're going to get a nice and wide stance. We'll go back, and as we come back through, as you come low, you're going to catch it with the other hand and push it back. So you're using your tummy to try and get you round. Your hand, your shoulder should not be doing any work. It's mainly the momentum we're trying to get it round. And your tummy is trying to stop it from actually going out of control. And change sides. Anyone's cat run for the hills yet? Brilliant, right, last one we're going to do. I think we'll do it with one dumbbell. No, we can do it with both. We're going to do lunging reach overs. So what we're going to do, we're going to lunge to a 45-degree angle in front of you. And as we lunge, we're going to go over, touch our toes, come back up, change, and touch. Okay, so this is what my class tends to actually think about bum hurting. So let's go. In a good way. So try and get that chest right nice and close. If you're a lady, you'll have things in the way, so what you could do is you could always go slightly to the side, so your shoulder touches your knee or gets close to it. No, I've no idea what's in the way, no, it's just something. Right, 5 seconds.
3,
2, 1.
Water break.
Brilliant. And as the mistress has commanded, it's a water break. Whoa, it's warm. So it's only 21 degrees. Quite high humidity though. Oh, that's just me. Not sure. Oh, I've almost run out of my water. And with 45 seconds left, so let's do this all again. The unilateral dumbbell clean and press. To everyone who wants an acronym, it's the unilateral dumbbell clean and press because I can't pronounce the acronym. "22 seconds from now." And that would be the phone, and that's probably the international person saying, "We have noticed something wrong with your Amazon accounts." Yeah, right. Right, so if you want to do, remember it's split stance. Split stance, you go into a sideways view. Otherwise, you can do dumbbell view. Deadlift view. Right, let's get going. So I tend to put my hand on my thigh as well, because sometimes you might need a little bit of a push up, so you can just push up with 2 fingers. And changing 2, 1, and change sides. I'm tighten my dumbbells up. Three, 2, 1, jogging on the spot.
Change exercise.
Oh, let's get into that then. 10 seconds left.
3, 2,
1, and jogging on the spot.
exercise 2.
For people who don't want high impact, just roll your feet up. Just get moving. Get those arms moving as well. If you want a bit harder, you can always go faster. You can always do higher knees. But that would just be insane. 12 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and we'll change. So we're going to go to one dumbbell, so it's crossed axes. So remember, it starts out in front, comes out, figure of 8 on the side, sleepy figure of 8.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
And let's go. It's be good. Glad I don't have you with 2 dumbbells doing it at the same time, because you can get really tangled up. Try and keep that arm nice and straight. What a lot of people tend to do is, when they find that the weight, and change arms, is too heavy, they tend to bend their arm. There's no point, you may as well go down slightly a weight and keep your arm nice and straight. Form and technique is the best way of exercising. You don't have to be a he-man or a she-ra.
Change exercise.
Right, we're going to do oblique jacks next. Yeah, oblique jacks. Right, well, you lot can do it. I'm just going to sit here, okay, right?
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Come on, oblique jacks, come on, let's go. Right, up to the side. I'd never sit down and let you lot do it. Too much energy. It's always good when you can get a nice beat to the music. Oh, and then it always stops halfway through when I get into it. 13 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1.
Change exercise.
Brilliant, right. Angel wings. So with this one, remember, try not to lean forward or lean back. If you find that you are, you probably need to actually work on the opposite muscle to whichever you're leaning.
Exercise 5.
And let's go up and down again. So if you're leaning forward, it tends to be that your abdominals are really tight and your back's weak. And if you lean back, it's the opposite. Or you've got a slight pelvic tilt. "15 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and punch downs. So keep that weight. I'm actually just gonna wipe my hands. Oops, wipe my hands. So with the high humidity, I'm getting very clammy hands, very slippy on the plastic.
3, 2.
That's why neoprene's better.
Exercise 6.
And punch downs. Elbows up. But neoprene, well, probably neoprene, once it gets marked, it's impossible to get anything out of it. If you know how to get stains out of neoprene, please message me. "12 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1.
Change exercise.
Arm swings. You know, the hardest one of the entire lot. Cheesy grin. 3, 2, 1, and let's go.
Exercise 7.
That's it, good, nice and easy. Try and stop that momentum or restrict it so you're actually using more muscle power than just going. So nice and easy, nice and straight arms again. 10 seconds.
3,
2, 1.
Change exercise.
Brilliant, right, we're going to do, what we're going to do next? Oh, alternate toe touches. I am on number 8, yes, I'm on number 8. I am not a number, I am a free man.
3.
Yep, we all have social security numbers.
Exercise
Right,
8.
let's go, so touching toes. And in between. Maybe Patrick McGoon was right. I'm really onto the old classics, aren't I, today? So remember, it's touching the middle after each foot. I'm lucky, I've got big feet, so I can reach out. I don't have to go down as far, I don't think. 7 seconds. 5, 3,
2, 1.
brilliant, right, I feel like that discus. So remember, nicely wide stance, this is momentum, so you can try and retard it with your cleansing your stomach, and coming up and then stopping it with the other hand.
3.
Okay, if you've got a pointy one of these with points on, just be careful, you can actually put it onto the bell side. And be careful you don't knock any ornaments over. You're going to need at least 6 by 6 room. If you have problems with this one, actually, for future reference, you could always do a wood chopper instead. Oh, change over. Sorry, talking too much. I'll have to do a couple of seconds extra. Oh, yeah, I know. You want to go all the way through, don't you? Keep on going.
3, 2, 1.
Got 5 seconds left. Go on.
Change exercise.
Come on, got plenty of time in the changeover. And change. Right, both dumbbells for the last exercise. We'll do the reaching, lunging reach overs.
3.
Ready? Are you ready for the lunging out, 45-degree angle, and go. And touch that floor. Touch that floor. Touch the other floor. Must be doing like a sleep, it's only me doing all that. 20 seconds. 15. 10. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Right, that's the exercise over and done with. Cool down. So we've just been going up and down all the time. Let's just march around a little bit just to actually help you get the blood rushing around the body into the correct places. So when we bend down to do our hamstring stretch, we don't fall over. Right, so nicely. Actually, what we're going to do is that if you're able and your balance is good, feet together. Other than that, keep it shoulder width apart. What we're going to do is we're going to bend down, touch those toes, or go towards us as far as possible. Keep it down there. Don't bounce, and don't come up when you feel uncomfortable. If you feel pain, then come up. Because you shouldn't actually be feeling pain, it should be just uncomfortable. A nice little pull on the back of the legs, maybe the back of the glutes. Right, we're going to come up, and what we're going to do is we're going to put one foot in front of the other, and we're going to try and touch the toe of the one which is in front, so the one you just crossed over. We're going to go down. This is good for your IT band. You should feel it with the back leg there, running just up the side, especially if you lean over onto the front foot. You will feel it slightly in the back, maybe like a little tingle. I'll do a modern pop culture reference now, actually. It's just like the Peter Tingle from Spider-Man Far From Home. Right, no it's not. Let's swap over, so we've got the other foot in front. Lean over, touch that toe. You might find that this side you get a little bit more discomfort. That's because it's not your dominant side, and it's actually the tighter side. How do you know that? People ask me. And I say, well, a couple of £1,000 and a couple of courses will teach you. I don't know, I just practice. And let's come up. So we're going to do a thigh stretch now. So cup it into your hands, cup your foot into your hands, sorry. Hop around a bit if you need to. Don't fall over. Watch that ottoman. And change sides. This will be the dodgy one. Remember to pull your foot into your glutes, not into the side of the glutes. Shouldn't have looked down then, I lost my balance. Right, excellent, down. What we'll do is we'll go now into a nice long lunge. Try and keep that foot, that heel on the ground as we push forward. Should feel it in the calf. Two, one. Now bring that heel up. Go down a bit further. Clench your bottom. Push forward. I'm going to take a longer lunge, so my knee goes behind my toes. So you should feel it over the front of your hip. Did a lot of good leg exercise today, so I thought extra leg stretches, because this is where people start shaking. I do. Right, we'll swap. So we'll swap straight to the hip stretch. It's easier this way, because once you've done your stretch in 3, 2, 1, you can just go up, put your heel down, and try and stretch that calf. Two, one, excellent, good. What we're going to do now is going to have straight arm, cross our chest, interlace over, make a cross, and then look in the opposite direction to my waving hand. To really stretch that shoulder. If you ever have problems with that, what you could do is, there's nothing, I might be able to do it here. If you put your hand on the back on the flat on something, like a door jam, you just put a little bit of pressure, you can get a little bit more of a stretch. But I wouldn't recommend pushing too hard. That's why you're interlacing with this anyway. Because when you pull in, let's change sides. When you pull in, anyway, it should actually be going against your chest anyway. So using that is only if you've got lack of motion, full range of motion in your shoulder joint. Oh look, it's reversed again all the way to the beginning. Oh dear, you have to do it all again. Right, last stretch. Stretch up. Dance a bit if you want. Three, two, one, and release. And thank you very much all for coming. It's been an absolutely fantastic time. I've been a bit doolally, I think. No change there. So, right, so 9:30 on Friday morning for Freak Out Friday. I'm still working at, well, I've actually written out the hell week. Sorry, the really bad, the really nice exercise session. So we've got that to do next on this Friday. So hopefully I'll see you all then. So I hope you enjoy the day. If you've missed the session, please catch up on YouTube, and I hope you have fun doing that. And I hope my jokes are better the second time round. And I'll see you all later. So you take care, be healthy, and God bless.